Love English Podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Love English Podcast. We are here to help you learn English for your real life in a simple and natural way. I'm your host, Leo.
And I'm Emma. It's so wonderful to be here with you all. This is a safe space for you to learn, so we will always speak slowly and explain everything. Leo, I spent my entire weekend looking for a new apartment online. It's so much work.
Apartment hunting, it can be really difficult to find the right place. And a big part of finding the right apartment is finding the right neighborhood.
You are so right. The neighborhood is the area of a city or town where you live. And that is a perfect way to start our topic for today, how to describe your city or neighborhood.
This is a great topic. In a previous episode, we talked about our hometown, which is where we grew up. Today, we are talking about where we live now. The question is not, where are you from, but what is your neighborhood like?
So let's use ourselves as examples. We live in different parts of the same city. Leo, you live right in the city center, downtown. So what is your neighborhood like?
My neighborhood is very lively and bustling. Lively and bustling mean it's full of energy, activity, and people. It's never quiet, not even at night. It's a very urban environment. Urban is the adjective for city.
That sounds very exciting. What are the good things, the pros, of living in a neighborhood like that?
The biggest pro is that it's extremely convenient. Convenient means it's easy to get what you need. I don't own a car because I don't need one. Everything is walkable. Walkable means I can walk to most places.
Wow, that's amazing. What kind of places can you walk to? What are the amenities like?
Can you explain what amenities means for our listeners?
Of course. Amenities are the useful or desirable features of a place. For a neighborhood, this means things like shops, parks, restaurants, and public transportation.
Thank you. Well, the amenities on my neighborhood are fantastic. There are 3 different grocery stores within a 5-minute walk. There are countless cafes, restaurants, and bars right on my street. The subway station is also just at the end of my block. So getting around is super easy.
It sounds like you have everything you need right at your doorstep. What about the people? What is the community like?
It's a very diverse community. Diverse means there are many different kinds of people from different countries and different backgrounds. There are a lot of young professionals and students. It's a very energetic place to live.
So we've heard all the good things. Now you have to be honest. What are the cons, the bad things about living in a bustling downtown neighborhood?
There are definitely some cons. The biggest one is the noise. It is never quiet. You can always hear traffic, sirens, and people on the street. If you're a person who needs silence to sleep, my neighborhood is not for you.
I can imagine. What's another downside?
The other downside is the lack of green space. Green space means parks, trees, and nature. There is one small park, but it's always very crowded. It's mostly concrete and tall buildings. I sometimes miss just seeing trees and open sky. Also, it's very expensive. The rent is much higher than in other parts of the city.
That's a great balanced description. So your neighborhood is lively, convenient, and diverse, but it's also noisy, expensive, and doesn't have much green space. That gives me a perfect picture.
Okay, my turn to ask you. So, Emma, you live in a quieter, more residential neighborhood, right? A residential area is where there are mostly houses and apartments, not big office buildings. What's your neighborhood like?
That's right. My neighborhood is the complete opposite of yours. It's very quiet and peaceful. In the evenings, you can actually hear the birds, not traffic. It's a much more suburban feel, even though it's still in the city.
So what are the pros of living in a place like that?
The biggest pro for me is the calm atmosphere. It feels very safe and family-friendly. You see a lot of families with children and older people. It's a very relaxed place to live.
And what about the amenities? Do you have green space?
Yes, that's the best part. There is a huge park just a few blocks from my apartment. It has a beautiful lake, walking trails, and a playground. It's wonderful to have so much green space nearby.
I go there almost every weekend.
I am very jealous of that. That sounds amazing. So, what are the cons? What is the downside of living in a quieter, more residential area?
The biggest con is that it's not very convenient. I need to take a bus or drive my car to do almost anything. The nearest big grocery store is about a 15-minute drive away. There are only one or two small cafes within walking distance.
So, it's not very walkable. That's a big difference for my neighborhood.
Not at all. And that's the trade-off. A trade-off is when you accept a bad thing in order to get a good thing. I accept the inconvenience to get the peace and quiet. The other downside is that there isn't much to do in the evenings. Everything closes very early. It's not a place with a lot of nightlife.
Okay, I think this is a fantastic comparison for our listeners. My neighborhood is convenient but noisy. Your neighborhood is quiet but less convenient. It shows that there is no perfect place, just the perfect place for you.
That's a great way to put it. Now, let's practice how this conversation might work in a real situation. Let's imagine I'm thinking of moving, and I'm asking you for advice about your neighborhood.
Perfect, I'm ready when you are. Hey, Leo, I'm thinking about moving to a new apartment, and I saw a few nice places in your neighborhood, downtown. I know you live there. Do you like it?
Hey, Emma. Yes, I've lived here for about 3 years, and I really love it. But it depends on what you're looking for.
Well, the most important thing for me is convenience. I'd love to be able to walk to shops and cafes.
Then it would be perfect for you. It's incredibly walkable. The amenities are the best in the city. You would never need to use a car. What else is important to you?
I also like to have a sense of community. Are the people friendly?
It's a very busy and diverse place, so people are polite, but they mostly keep to themselves. It's not a place where you know all your neighbors, like in a small town. It's more anonymous. Anonymous means people don't know each other's names.
That's a good thing to know. And what about the noise? I'm a little worried it might be too loud for me.
That is the biggest downside. It is very noisy, especially on the weekends. If you need a lot of peace and quiet, it might not be the best fit for you.
A good fit means something that is right for you. Thank you so much, Leo. That was so helpful. You've given me a lot to think about.
That was a great practical conversation. It really shows how you can discuss this topic.
I agree. So let's do our final summary. Remember to ask, what's your neighborhood like?
Use simple adjectives to describe the atmosphere. Is it lively or quiet? Urban or suburban? Modern or historic?
Talk about the amenities. Are there good shops, restaurants, and parks? Is there good public transportation?
And be honest about the pros and cons. What is the best part about where you live? And what is the biggest downside?
We hope this lesson helps you describe the place you call home with confidence.
Thank you all for joining us on the Love English podcast. We will talk to you next time. Bye, everyone.
Thanks for listening to Love English Podcast. Remember, every minute you spend learning English is an investment in your future. Keep learning and see you in the next episode.